I am stuck on chapter 1, and it's not a good sign that I am struggling this early in. I don't know why, but chapter 1 is just not working. Like, I have 2 pages of it, and it just doesn't feel right. Like, it's setting it up for the rest of the book, and that's what a chapter 1 is supposed to do. And obviously, I need to beef it up because 2 pages is not good for 1 chapter, but I have ideas of how I want it to go, but the idea isn't flowing fully yet, and I'm struggling a lot. I've been updating my little draft 0, like what I need to fix, and some books to study. These are just books that I've read before, besides Skin by the Sea. I haven't read that one yet, but all the other ones I've read, and I just feel like they are the epitome of good YA writing, just in my opinion. They're books that I really, really enjoyed. Yeah, 5030. It is still November. It's the 16th. Yeah, I'm happy that I'm not delusional, you know? I'm so happy I'm not one of those delusional writers who think that everything they write is perfect and that they don't need to edit. Like, as I'm writing this, I know in my head things that I need to fix, and I'm sure when I take a break from it and come back to it with fresh eyes, there's going to be even more things that I need to fix for draft 1. Also, shout out to my best friend Sheba. If you don't know, my best friend is a psychic medium. She is super talented, and we both love writing books, so I am adding her into the story as a tarot reader. My hair looks crazy right now. Oh my god. Major update. I went to sleep last night and just laying up here, I thought of so many ideas. I know what I want to do for like the first few chapters, and I know my climax point, which is really, really good. Taking a break and crawling back into bed, I'm going to go ahead and read some more of Aiden Thomas's book, Lost in the Never Woods. This is what I mean when I say if you want to be a writer that you should be reading other books. What I'm noticing from my own writing to this published novel is that they don't go in-depth describing every little thing. If it was me writing this one paragraph, it would have probably been both of these pages. So I need to remind myself that I don't need to overly describe every little thing. I'm about to go take a shower, but guys, I have came up with the next book idea that I'm going to be doing after I finish this one, and holy shit. So, I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about it. The reason that this idea came about, so basically someone that I was talking to, there was an arranged marriage situation, and I got really good, a really good book inspo for that, because it's kind of been on my mind all day, like, wow. Like, so that's what happens when you don't move quick enough, I guess. They just go and get an arranged marriage. Yeah. I'm just kind of shook right now. I'm going to take a bath and try and relax, but I've been writing a lot today, so I'm really excited. And then I'm probably going to have to come up and do some readings later. I have all of my cards. These are the ones I'm more obsessed with at the moment. I love this. It's an oracle book. If you guys ever see this at your BAM, get it. I know I should not be planning a series because if I'm traditionally publishing, I have absolutely no control over if I want to do a series or not, but I'm just praying that this book gets picked up, and I'm praying that it's a duology because I just came up with some good lines for a second book, and if this doesn't work out, I'm gonna cry. Like, I might have to traditionally publish this. Like, this is how passionate I am about the project, and it's interesting because I wasn't even I didn't think of this myself, you know what I mean? Like, I had to ask Spirit. And I just find that so unique. Like, they knew the story that I needed to write for my own healing. You know, I started that back in high school when I wrote The Exotic Prude. You know, she was dealing with a ton of anxiety, and I went in depth with her anxiety, like panic attacks. And then another one, you know, I was writing Code Katie 2 years ago for Nano, and it's like, never finished that. But that kind of healed my physical insecurities. And now this is like my insecurities surrounding love and being open to a relationship because I always self sabotage. And this is just very interesting because I've been getting messages from my spirit guides about my personal love life saying that things are going to start coming in and that I need to be open to a romantic connection coming in. And it's just interesting because I feel like they're making me write this now so that way when that person comes in, like my forever person, hopefully, I'll be ready to receive them and I won't be self sabotaging. So it's 3:21. I honestly should go to bed soon, but I'm gonna try and stay up till 4 because Thanksgiving break is coming up. But I can't keep doing this because I do have the market on weekends, but I'm just trying to get some words in. So I'm just adding to my edit notes right now, and I decided to try this highlight editing key. I'm sure people have done this before, but I figured this would be interesting. So what I'm doing is just kind of going through and knocking things as I see it. It's going to save me time and resources when I finish the zero draft. So right here, the thought of spending this life with him and every life after that seems like a dream, one that I never want to awake from. I know I shouldn't depend on him to make me happy, but he's the only one in this world who hasn't projected their own view of me. He loves me the way I am. This is not good writing, and I know that. But I just wanted to kind of get like the sense of what I'm going to be writing here. And honestly, this paragraph as well could probably be highlighted, but you know, I'm just gonna write it for now and then beef it up later. So right now I only have blue and red, but I'm gonna go through, add more colors as more problems arise. And I just realized I still haven't came up with a main character name yet. So if you're watching this and you have any ideas of a main character name, maybe drop some in the comments because I don't know yet. Can you see how tired I am? So I am on chapter 3, gonna have to beef up chapter 2 as well. But I just have to say, the queen in this story is a fucking bitch. But I am almost at 10K. So it is the 17th. And if we go to the stats for Nano, I only need a little bit more and I'll be caught up for the day. Not really that far behind. I'm definitely going to break 10,000 tonight, so that I'll only be about 8,000 words behind. I took a little break to FaceTime with my nephew and my grandniece, which is crazy. She was so cute. I'll probably put footage somewhere in here. But yeah, I'm realizing new things about myself writing this book. This book is not only challenging me as a writer, but it's forcing me to be okay with being mediocre because I used to put all of this effort and all of this, like, it has to be as best as I can get it first draft. But, like, this zero draft thing that I'm doing, like, it gives me permission to be bad. It gives me permission to just put words on the page that I know I can go back and edit later. I used to not like the editing part, but honestly, I feel like that's gonna be my favorite part about the process of this book?